What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to the Walking Fortress here. The Bulwark Mk2 Maxed with the Mk2 Maxed Dragoons ×2. A very powerful setup, a very dominant setup, especially when you can stay out of the enemy range. Oh, and by the way, at the end of this video, you're gonna get a battle between the Dragoon Bulwark and the Dragoon Fury. Who do you think is gonna win? I know it. You know it too, I guess, right? So stick till the end and then you see the result. With your 600 meter range, dominate the Shock Train, who only has 500, for example. You see a Shock Train Spectre over there. You see 2 Shock Train Bulgazaris, and they all can't do a thing because I have the power here with 600 meters range. And even if they do any damage to me, then I have 100,000 blue energy shield that I will just regenerate, because keep in mind the Bulwark regenerates its shield, and secondly it blocks all type of damage, also also Spark or Scourge or Shock Train. You see here the Spectre Shock Train was finally, he wanted to deal some damage to me. He finally wanted to change the dominance on my position. He jumped out, now he's vulnerable. Boom, trebuchet, and he's killed. He jumped into the middle of the open just to fire one shot at me that only took down my energy shield that regenerates, and then he got taken out after his stealth dropped. And that's what you can do when you get enemies frustrated with your superior range, even against powerful Shock Train Spectres. And I constantly keep switching between shield active, shield inactive, shield active, shield inactive, so that I can play with the physical shield that I have active while the shield is regenerating, and the energy shield that comes active once I need that, right? This trebuchet guy, I think he's done a lot of us against us right now, and he has never been fired at us back from me. Now he took a few hits, and he would be killed now if I wouldn't have walked out of his range, because I fired one more time and it would have killed him. But I think we're gonna get him still. And you see here the enemies, it's team deathmatch, and somehow I'm alone on the left side here, right? I'm somehow completely alone against 3 or 4 players. However, I do have some fire support from the trebuchet from the other side. I was acting like I don't care about him walking behind me, so he thinks, that's a good time to attack. And then when I know I can hit him into his backside or so, I just take him out, because the Dragoon might be a sniper weapon, but it's even very powerful at long range. Let's destroy that guy before he gets his chance to deal any real damage. He hit his full shot came out, unfortunately. But I was able to block with the energy shield. Now I focus out the Bulgazari first, and then I deal with this guy. I'm getting some nice support, and now I'm bypassing his shield, right? Do you notice that? You can do this with weapons like Tarans, Magnums, or Arsenal Dragoon. You have the Inquisitor, the Lancelot in front of you. His physical shield goes like this, okay? You see my cursor, right? This is the physical shielding right here. And if you fire here, underneath his arms, pretty much, that's a vulnerable hitbox. Although it looks like there is nothing, but you can still hit him there, and you will bypass his physical shield, and you will hit him with all damage. Just a little tip. You can see me doing this right here. 1, 2, 3, but the Orkin Haichi got him already. So just a few little tips that I wanted to give you here. And oh, by the way, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, guys, please consider doing this. If you like the type of content I'm making, then please hit subscribe, guys. Would be helpful a lot for me. So now finally we're getting some support here on the left side, because I think my team has realized that having the left side completely overrun by enemies isn't exactly very optimal. I was able to put one more shot in there, and now I'm focusing the Haichi, but now it's getting crazy. We have 5 Tarans shooting at us and an Ember. That's too much. 5 Tarans and 1 Ember is too much without having any cover to go back to, right? So we got killed in the end by too many enemies, who I think the Haichi dropped in only after he realized I was too close to walk back into safety. But that's okay, we have done a lot with this thing, and it was in good display. Deactivate the shield here. We have 200,000 energy also on the bot itself. It's a heavy robot, and we can drop and block a lot of damage coming in with shock trains into our physical shield. I don't yet know exactly how strong the physical shield is exactly. If you guys know or have tested already how much damage the physical shield absorbs from the Bulwark when it's maxed out, let me know please in the comments, because that would be something important for me to know. I think it doesn't have all too much. Maybe it's like the Lancelot middle part. It goes down. It seems to go down relatively quickly. It's nowhere near the power of a Bulgazari. Nowhere near that. So maybe only half the power of the Bulgazari, but hey, we all know that the Bulgazari should never have so much power on his puny little shield anyway, so that's already pretty ridiculous to be honest. Here, we're working our way here to the side. Somehow we got hit a chain through the wall, right? I think, look at this. The Bulgazari there is firing his shock train now, and the chain comes through the wall, right? That's not supposed to happen, but it happens anyways, sadly. And yeah, it's a bit of a problem. This Carnage right there has taken 2 hits from the Dragoon, has lost 50% health. And we are only taking some blue energy shield damage so far. I'm always skipping for you guys. I'm having like a montage here where the only thing I show you is now pretty much the topic that this video has, right? I don't want to just record a match where I play this bot 2 minutes and play 8 minutes and a different bot now. And the topic was supposed to be that. I cut together as many videos and as many combat as you can get with just this one setup, right? So I have to jump down now, and unfortunately, right before I drop down and be in safety, I lose one of my Dragoons. So now I'm taking damage. I am trying to regenerate activate my shield. And I can actually, because he's on a reload now, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots before I was able to, before I got killed. Now imagine I would have had both of my Dragoons still. He would have probably even died right there, because he was in a reload. So back on Canyon. And of course, keep in mind, this setup will not be that effective on Dead City, for example. You can, although on Dead City there are a few spots where you can make this work very well. Over this ramp, where you have like a cover wall in front of you, you can fire over this. That would be very effective. But you could also make it work from the best sniper spot on Dead City. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the upper right corner is a video where I'm showing you guys the Dragoon Fury on the best sniping spot on Dead City. Just check out the video, then you know what spot I'm talking about. And yeah, so this is where you can make it work even there. But generally, the closer the range, the map, right? The closer it gets, the less effective your sniping weapon will be, because you lack the constant damage output that other bots have with their brawling setups, right? But you can see we're actually walking into the line of, like, into the fight now. I'm not, just a pure sniper standing back. I'm also trying to help my team get the beacon here on King of the Hill in the center. Even though I'm not even the guy standing on the beacon, right? I don't need to be the guy standing on the beacon. What I need to be is making sure that some of our team gets to do this, right? That's what drives me so mad sometimes on King of the Hill, when I see my entire team just sitting in the beacon bubble, and I'm out there trying to secure the next beacon or whatever that comes up, where it's like, okay guys, it would be enough if one guy sits in there and the others are already trying to work towards the next goal, but they all want to get the points for the beacon cap. And I think that maybe there should be something changing with the King of the Hill, where we're not just purely sitting in this beacon circle gives you bonus, because that kind of hurts the team play a little bit, in my opinion. So this time I'm actually capturing the beacon here, because it just opened up right here. And yeah, let's do some damage from here. That's a good spot to snipe from as well. And since the Bulgazari was firing to your perspective to my right, pretty much, he was open to get hit by my Dragoons, right? And look, these guys are standing inside the shield. There's no way how we can lose this beacon anymore, so you could already walk out of the shield. Here there's a RDB Griffin, and I'm just staying out of 500 meters range that he has, and I can hit him at 600. So, yeah, a very powerful setup, man. The Dragoon Bulwark is very powerful. It's, I think it might actually be better than the Fury with Dragoons, because the Fury with Dragoons may do more damage, but it never survives for that long. It has a little bit more base health, but you don't have a regenerating shield and you don't have a physical shield. So the Bulwark is definitely better than the Fury. However, the Fury can be still ridiculously effective when you... Whoa. Oh, he destroyed himself. Okay. Can be so effective, the Fury, because you have 3 Dragoons, for example, firing simultaneously. You can kill enemies quicker than they can actually do anything back at you, and that even though you don't have a physical shield or an energy shield, you can still pretty much dominate the enemy pretty good. This Haichi there is out of 350 meters range, and I'm making sure it stays that way, so I can take him down. Nice. And he has now not done any damage, because we were able to block it. I see a Carnage with Dragoons, so I'm focusing him first, activating my physical and my energy shield. And then we have a... Okay, was that supposed to... Did you really want to do that? The Inquisitor just jumped up. He doesn't have the range. Oh yeah, he wanted to do it because he wanted to stay alive in the circle. I get it now, okay. But he's getting splashed now by the Tulumba RDB Griffin right next to me. I really like to see this nicely looking Griffin. The Griffin is still, in my opinion, one of the best looking bots in the game after the Carnage. The Carnage is probably my most attractive looking bot in the game, if you ask me, especially with Dragoons. Carnage Dragoon, it's such a beauty. And then the second thing I think is the Griffin. It's like the Griffin and Raven, they are very similar, but these guys, they look so awesome. I love it. And then the Coca-Cola skin or the energy drink skin on the what's it called? The Cossack. You remember that green Cossack skin? Nobody plays the bot anymore, but it has a green skin that has like a energy drink or something like this on its back. Like it looks so cool. And yeah, that's also a very, very nicely looking bot. But unfortunately very rarely played. There are a couple of really nicely looking bots in the game. The thing is that people forget about it because they are not playing those. Boom, the full Camillo got completely whooped. You could see him trying to dash and counter dash to not get hit, but every dash he did was just right into my Dragoons, and there's no way he could have, you know, protected himself from this. And this guy is unlucky to land up on the hill or on that building, so that I was able to still hit him no problem. And yo, we have 300,000 health right now with a full energy shield. Let's see how long we can stay alive with this. So I'm simply blocking this with my shield, right? And he realizes there is no point in actually trying to hit that into that energy shield. Unfortunately, his physical shield is to my left. Uh-oh, what is this? Oh god, we have a lot of damage output coming in from the left. Was it a Tulumba? No, it's an Orkan, okay. It's an Orkan Bulgazari, alright. He dropped my energy shield very quickly. You saw in like 2 seconds, boop, the full shield collapsed. But we are regenerating while he's coming around the corner. And I am trying to, you know, bypass his ridiculous shield. This shield just... It's even... And that's the next problem with this bot. The shield is even bigger than it's supposed to be. Like, the shield actually blocks more size than it looks like. It's such a tiny little shield, but you never get through it when he's even remotely sideways to the left. So, a lot of problems with this bot that I have. A lot of reasons why I think this bot needs to be overworked yesterday and not tomorrow. But not done yet. The Bulwark, on the other hand, here looks pretty well balanced to me. Actually, it is a powerful bot if you handle it right. But you will be surprised how many matches I recorded or tried to record good gameplay with it, where you get simply blasted away in one attack from a Spectre. A Spectre with 4 Orkans is gonna kill you. Just no problem. He's just gonna absolutely kill you in one attack and run, no problem there. And that's just something you need to know. Same goes for the for a Haichi with 3 Orkans. They go through your energy shield and then they go through your full bot pretty much before they have to reload really long. Well, they might still get into a reloading situation at the end, but you get what I mean, right? They almost kill you entirely with just one bombing run. And that shows you this bot, without any chance to get into cover very quickly, isn't exactly very powerful or overpowered when you consider these superpowered bots. Oh man, that second shot was totally into the wall. The hover. I like that the hover can go up so nicely and so long. The problem is that once he goes up, he gets focused by everyone on the map and gets immediately taken out. That's really the problem that the hover suffers. You see this Inquisitor right there? It's like trolling him at long distance. He wants to walk to the enemy and then activate stealth. But I made it so that I'm hitting him inside the shield now. Look, he is inside his protection in his stealth, and I was hitting him no problem still, because I had some other dude targeted right next to him. So yeah, what you can do always with this long range weapons, you can just target and focus guys that are way out of range of their own weapons, but you can hit them and force them into a stealth jump, for example, right? You see this Trident Fury still trying to shoot us over there. And he was even firing his weapons one after another. I saw it. Boom, 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 boom. That's how the rockets came in. That was very effective, especially against an energy shielded enemy, right? You don't want all 3 rockets to drop the last of the shield at once and then not deal any damage. Did you see that? That was so awesome. Okay, let me replay this for a second. We have a Spectre, an enemy Spectre running around the corner. He's at low health. There he comes, okay? There's a Spectre. He has all 4 weapons. You see all 4 Orcans are still there. And he activated his stealth jump. I hit him once. He loses 2 Orcans. And now he's jumping with no Orcans left. And boom! Stealth denied. Right in the middle of his jump, I hit him one more time within the stealth and got him completely killed. He basically lost his half his bot just within the stealth mode. And that's something, if you handle the Dragoon very well and you know how to fire, then you can really, if you have the finesse with the controls, hit a guy with a stealth jump in mid-air. And that is really freaking awesome. You saw it right there. He was fully loaded on the Orcans. He wanted to do a lot of fun, and he got completely fished out of the air within the stealth jump. If you're being hit by Vortex, Aphid, or whatever, just walk backwards. Walk backwards with your physical shield active, so the energy shield offline if you want. And see, I'm hitting him once again here without going through his targeting. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? I forgot. Anyways, you know what I mean. Even if I forgot what I wanted to say. Boom, boom, into the side of the Lancelot, man. I love it. I love the firepower of this thing. It can deal a lot of damage very quickly. Oh man, I need to activate my energy. Why am I not activating my energy shield? Did you see that? I'm an idiot. I have 100,000 blue energy shield here, and my physical shield was obviously broken because the Zeus did damage. What? I forgot to activate my energy shielding here, guys. Man, that was stupid of me. I don't know how this happened, but I must have not paying attention well enough. Okay, here. Hi, dude. A Griffin with plasma magnums and Tyrants. Still a lot of damage output, by the way. It's still one of the most damaging weapon setups you can run in the game. Only problem is that you get taken out yourself very quickly, right? And in this case, he with his plasma stuff has to go through 2 types of shield. Now we're gonna have a little battle here, okay? As I said in the beginning, guys, we're gonna battle a Dragoon Fury with the Dragoon Bulwark. So who's gonna win? What do you think? Right now, so far, he has only taken down my energy shield, and my Dragoons weren't even fully loaded. Maybe he isn't all the way Mark 2 Max, so that's something you need to keep in mind. But even after he goes through my energy shield, I still have a physical shield to hold up, and then I can activate the energy shield again, as you can see right here, and he will constantly just fight shields and never get through any of these types of shields, and that's why this bot does not really have a chance in the combat. So, yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing out. Bye-bye.